Yo, this is Enigmatica 2 Expert, Hardcore, part 30. In fact, last time we did a lot of stuff, but most importantly, we did the Draconic cores, which aren't yet ready, but I think they will at some point. What is missing currently? Huh? Oh, the lead platings? Oh. Wait. It's really the lead platings. And the sofa. Really, it's the sofa. Okay. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Let's see how bold. Nice. So, let's farm a little bit mystical agriculture for leg. It's not enough. No. Think 2 or so are missing. Yeah. Crazy. Okay, night slime we have. Oops. So, and then the void seeds. Yeah, the question is a little bit how much we want to improve the spawn thing. It's kind of a problem. Because we could go like from a 7x7 to an 11x11, so 4 more. That would be possible. Thaumium and yeah. Look at that. All right, perfect. Yeah. So the next thing that we want to focus on is actually what? So we did now Elementium and so on, right? So here, Botania. What I think is way more important is now the metallurgic, or actually doing all of this here. So we have ender amethyst, we have plutonium, we need alumite, we need a blaze mesh, we need block of elementium, and we need block of enderium. So let's do, or should we do, it's kind of a good question, right? Should we do like we could also empower everything, right? Maybe we should actually do the advanced. So this is something that we have, right? Yeah, he's the guy with this thermiomic fabricator. What do we need this for? We need it for resonant cell frames, the ender electron tubes, and nothing else. Okay, but we also need mana dust, right? So we could also do this stuff. Because I think for something we need primal mana, right? Primal mana. Which is this. Which is for the Wyvern cores, yeah. And we can actually do it in an advanced carpenter. I think just having an advanced carpenter is could be beneficial, I think. Okay. So, but then let's do it. We only need 6, right? So, I think we will actually place it somewhere over here, and then we will, because advanced metallurgic fabricator. So metal. So these guys. We need Mirion, we need titanium, we need modularium is kind of an auto-crafting thing. We need oscoglass, we need alumite. Oh, Manon feels pretty easy. Osmiridium, yeah, and magnesium diborite. And oh wait, this only costs like 5,000. Ah, this is also pretty easy. Okay. So advanced metallurgic fabricator, we need like a bunch. And so this is why I want to, because we basically just need to do this one. We have now the empowered palace, right? Or should have to some degree. Yeah. This should be like 18 stacks or so. And then we can autocraft all of the modularium, especially in here. We need just electrical steel. And this is way cheaper because we basically save on, like the pulsating one we don't save on, but we save on 2 electrical steel and I think 2 empowered palace. Yeah. So let's bring this up here. Yeah, so oh no. Really? How many do we need? I don't think we can get everything in there. No. Okay. But how are we doing? So input hurts. What the hell? Fluid energy. So basically now the reinforced. Nope. I don't think. What can we use here? Hardened. Okay. So we need to do pyrotheum, right? But we could also do like first some indarium, right? I think I have some alloy furnace here. Yeah. Okay, let's. So, yeah, we need this hardened iridium glass. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so, yep. So I know. So, oh, wait a second. Let's get some more iridium in. Also platinum, I think. All right, so so can we do it with fused quartz? I think so, or this should be possible at least. Right. So again, sometimes this is really weird in how this is handled, but so we need now pyrotheum dust. And we also need sulfur. Okay, how do we do sulfur, right? We could extract gunpowder, and gunpowder we could do it like this, right? Oops. We could also crush flint. And flint we can... Okay, so, yeah. Let's actually do it that way. Because apparently, I don't know. There is some sulfur coming, but apparently not enough. Wait a second, do we have a fortune on there? Yeah, we do. Because we also would get it from granite, right? Okay. What do we need for... What do we need for manufacturing? Okay, so we need like 4 lead, right? Flint. Redstone. And stone. And we also need a solenoid somewhere. From where, somewhere, somehow. But I think this one here helps. That is a macerator, okay. Okay, but... I think we need 5, right? Alu. So let's craft real quick. So, yeah, then let's quickly do the whatever. Ah, we have the 5 copper plates, okay. Yeah. So, thanks. Yeah, solenoid is not something that we really desperately need, but we have hope. Bro, just place it there. What? What? I thought I had 3. Flux, we have only like... Okay. There it is. Yeah, we need to place it here. So, gravel. Draw. Filter. So, again, we need... So, now we have this one. And now we can... from an extractor, we can then do the gunpowder. When we crush the flint. So flint crushing, pretty easy. We just need 2 buckets. Yeah, at some point we should go actually and make a llama fabricator, but not today. This will take a long time. I can tell you. Because I think slowly but surely we have all of the crusher recipes and passives that we want, so it's kind of the problem. Nevertheless, We need some mech stuff. And 4 redstone, so crush mech as well. Draw. Only have 1.8. We were at 2.7, dude. What the? Holy. I'll take some. Crush. So this is how we get gunpowder. So with the gunpowder we can then extract it to we can then extract it we don't hit me. Fuck off, dude. Alright, so we now need a wrench, right? So this one. 6 bros, come on. Let's get the extractor here. I think age is decent enough. What is wrong with my hunger, dude? Wait, I'm not eating, so. So now we should get some gunpowder at least. To craft Where's the gunpowder going? Where's the sulfur going, dude? Huh? Where's the sulfur going? Who needs sulfur? I just need 5. I also need to... They need to stack up here. No. Wait, what? Here. So let's wait like 4 or 5 seconds or so. But yeah, sulfur is kind of something we need for pyrithium. Resonant upgrade. Bro. Immediately gone. Ah, but they also need it right here somewhere. Wait, cyanide as well? Wait. Wait, who needs so? What? No. Why is it go? That was the wrong one. So now. But I think most of it is actually like pretty easy. Like the modularium, okay, you just need to we just need to we need to be able to autocraft this. But yeah, then for example alumite and so on, so okay, now guys, you can use sulfur again. I hit my knife. Oh my god, so. Okay. So. Missing structure? Are you kidding me, right? What is wrong here? No. We need hardened platinum glass, right? How much platinum do we have, by the way? Sit. So yeah, time to wait again. Woo, oh, man, I hate this. This is the DU plating right now. So yeah. Hardened, by the way. Because it is, right? So advanced. Yeah, hardened platinum glass. So. Sometimes I don't know who does these recipes, by the way. So I would immediately let's do something different. Let's be smart about this. So how many do we need? So 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 8 times 9 should be 72, right? 8 times 9, yeah, 72. No. Why, bro? This. Feeling pain. Pain, dude. So 72. What? Is it really that hard? So before we do anything, would be cool cool if you could do some sort of infinity pool with that. Missing input item. So now we can redo this. Again, sometimes we need to upgrade our farms in order to facilitate stuff. But yeah, hardened iridium glass is bullshit. So let's put that back here. So yeah, let's calculate this. We could do an input there. How many are we using? We're using here 6 of 32 and here also 6 of 32. So we could kind of sneak our way around here. I basically have a short question. If we remove this one, if we remove this one, apparently missing structure. Okay, you need to do it that way. It's interesting. Okay, but then let's do here an interface and some maybe more like this. Oops. It looks ugly. Okay, so let's do our first modularium, right? I think we should have some powered parlors lying around somewhere. No? Crazy. Look at this. We have here some mana steel boots. Some enderman. Perfect. So now, modularium. Can we actually do this now? Just a question. see if this works. It works. Holy smokes. What is the reinforced storage crate? Okay, or good. Then we have the modular. So now we need another. We basically need to do the other infusers, right? So we need another infuser. Or can we do another alloy? I don't think so. No, we're missing hardened cell frame, so hardened cell frame. Yeah. At some point we need to do this, right? Miriam. It's so cheap, dude. In an advanced metallurgy fabricator. Just put some some of the stuff in. Okay, let's then do. Yeah, we should do that at some point. Machine, right? Whatever. So, I think we should have a steel rod down there. Steel rods is also something that, yeah, these are the empowering things. Empowering is actually pretty easy. You don't need really that much. The mech stuff we of course need, and then at last we need Invar, right? So 5 here. So we need Invar gears and an Invar plate. And that's what we need to put on here. And then we can do an alloy smelter. So, capacitor. Again, it's just grinding away. Okay, but for Enderium we need, yeah, okay. So now let's do the lead here. Lead ingot here. We should have enough now. We need to. Hello. I want to have 2 interface. Okay, yeah, let Platinum. Yeah, platinum we got enough. And so, and we need limited. Two. So. Varium base. Okay, we need. Yeah. So, lead we need 48. Platinum we need like 16. And can do 64. So then we need Enderium base. So now we have Enderium. Not the blocks, but perfect. Yeah, I think now we should do alumite. The problem, okay, the problem a little bit about this, we now need fury ingots. Okay, pretty easy now, everything, yeah. Okay, let's, wait. We should have somewhere, yeah, we should have somewhere, our last luminous crafting. So, hold on. I hate that state. So no. Okay. So how do we? Okay. Let's first of all do this one, right? So pretty easy. We just need a. We should also automate this. 4 pillars, rock crystal, and 2 chiseled. Okay. So, but then I think we have Nighthawk was, I think, too. So this is the Nighthawk. For Starlight, for Aquamarine. Block of Thaumium, Rock Crystal. Again, block of Thaumium and Rock Crystal is like so easy now. And I think the slates as well. We need the Arcane Pedestal. So yeah, it's just 8 stone, easy. Look at the redstone, dude. It's crazy. What is most? Yeah, Aqua. Okay. So now we need to ethereal, not ethereal, to reinforce slates, right? So let's butcher on some villagers. As I said, we need to butcher on some villagers with the deck of sacrifice. One spawn should be enough. Get like 5k. So let's do this. So, now we have everything. Now we want to do the Fury stuff. 1 to 20. Wait, what? What else do we need? We need night slime, okay. And 4 of these. And I think it here. We need to do it here. Yeah, I think we will do them later. The thing now really is we need to calculate how many. For this whole modularium stuff. I did fall off. Ow. So, bro. Okay, let's see how fast we get here our seeds. If at all. Okay, we need to calculate this. We said 72. So we need in total 7 times 6 times 9, 374. 78. That is the amount of Fury ingots we need. How many do we get from? Okay, we need 4. But yeah, we have them now. It's perfect. Yeah, night slime and so on. This is something that we want to do next at some point. But yeah. How many do we have actually? Okay. Minus 64 minus 38. So 276. That's not bad. But these are tier 3. Okay, I even need something less. But yeah, I think they're pretty easy to make. Terra Steel will be actually crazy because we need this shard of Laputa, Crystaltine. Okay, that's easy. Block of Terra Steel, we have that. Mana Prism, this is where we need this spectral form, right? Spectral platform with some Dreamwood, right? So pixie dust. Yeah, will be interesting. But Shard of Laputa? Yeah, we need Gaia Spirits for this. And Rule of Air, yeah. Floating Greyflower, yeah, okay, come on. I think this is not that hard. Yeah, but Elamite, we need aluminium, iron, and obsidian. Yeah, the ludicrete is kind of yeah, but these guys we needed actually for here for this wyvern core. I don't really know how fast this is. Oh, you can actually do Enderium seeds. But yeah, okay, we need like 2. But otherwise we need 2 alumite, right? And we need only 1. 1 ender amethyst. Okay, 1 block of plutonium and 1 blaze mesh. But yeah, it's kind of boring a little bit now. And the 3 crazy, like, and when we have Awakened Draconium, this is where stuff gets interesting. We need to tier wyvern for this. So, grains of the end. Ooh. Got an Enderman, but we need this nevertheless, I think, for this weather crystal. Yeah. And a Dragonstone, right? Elven trade. This is easy. Dragonheart. We need to do it twice, basically. That's it. Because 1 for this one, and then for the crux 1 time. And then we need to kind of continually reinvest into the cruxes. Same thing here, basically. Here we also need like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And then for here, we need 4 more, so we need 12 in total. And this then gives us, yeah, it's then like very easy. But yeah, what I basically want to build is, but I think we kind of need some episodes to actually do this. In the meantime, we can then do some other stuff. Especially kind of go into the Twilight Forest and see how we're gonna die there. Kind of do all the bosses and so on. Kind of get all the trophies. Because yeah, in the end you need to Crystal Matrix, right? And then Naga, Snow Queen, Night Phantom, Questing Ram, Minor Shroom, Urgast, Hydra, and Twilight Lich. So yeah, whatever you want to do with this. Yeah, because like this one is kind of the ultimate for. But I think for the creative tank, it's actually not that crazy, I think. Bucket of blood. Yeah, blood is actually something that we need for molten pig iron. But we get blood basically pretty easily by doing this. So actually, a goat milk will be interesting. Biomass, yeah, mutagen. Okay, fruit juice. Just do some fruits, right? How about the first, second seed? Here we need just 32,000, I think, ethanol. Okay, here, tree oil, primal mana, and Enigmatica, which is like, yeah. Oh, refined. We even need to do refined fuel. Crazy. Yeah, demonic. You need some Klein bottles, a bottle on enchanting, and some reinforced. And I think you can actually do them like this, right? Yeah, just need some block of demon, and demon metal is pretty easy. Perfect. And we have our second. So we only need like 264 now. Then we can build all of the metallurgic fabricators that we need. Creative gas tank frame. This is also something that we need, right? So where is it? I don't really see it. Huh? For what? Yeah, here we just need some clean titanium. Oh, wait. Titanium slurry. I think, is this again a recipe that we can't do? What? What is this, dude? Yeah, you need this. I don't really get it how you're supposed to do this. The recipes don't make sense. Like here it says you need this creative gas tank frame, which is like, okay. But most of the stuff is not craftable. Like, how do you get this? How should you do this? Because all of them don't have a recipe. Oh my god, do I need to fix the mod pack again? Oh my god, dude, I hate it. Yeah, because you can't do this then. Like, creative gas tank. Like, I can understand here neutral fluid and so on, and Enigmatica, and liquid DNA and prime mana, but you need this guy here for this guy. Creative gas tank. Let's see. Because yeah, hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride. This is actually something that we can do. Hydrogen and chlorine, right? So we're getting closer and closer. Yeah, this again, we need to do this with all of this, right? And again, hydrogen is not that big of a problem, right? Hydrogen you just get from electrolyzing water, and chlorine, right, from electrolyzing brine. Sodium, I think, is also something that you can do, which you can then use for a salt mixture. This is like gas tank. That's like okay. Sulfuric acid as well, ethylene as well, DT fuel as well. But yeah, clean methyl slurry and so on, we can craft it. Why? Clean. Or is it draconium? Wait a second. If we... Huh? So you need some... You need some sulfuric acid? Yeah. Or can you actually do this? Maybe I'm an idiot. But yeah, I think one of the biggest ones should be then salt that we want to do. Basically titanium. Because titanium is cool. Yeah. Ah, we need an engineer's blueprint. Okay. But yeah, we should use something like this. Titanium plate. Satellite builder. Oh wait, but what do you need them for? What is lubricant? Crude oil, diesel. Yeah, it's a little bit of a waiting game. Anti-corrosion. Titanium block. Yeah, if you can do this, good luck. But yeah. So, yeah, you know what? Let's actually try and grab the last two. So we are also done with dye. It's pretty good. Let's see how fast we can come here with thaumium. Pretty good. Yeah, white seeds are a little bit more of an issue. Oops. The thing is, it's not about necessarily the farm. It's more about having basically having everything in place such that we can easily employ the farm. That is more kind of the goal of all of this. Because I think if you have this amount, you pretty much gain a lot of ingots that way. Nice. So we have our uh 2 times 64 minus 2 red. Yeah. Because now I will actually do a little bit of a different strategy. But yeah, block of Endarium and so on, we just need to wait for this. Yeah, with the Terraformer unmanned vehicle. But I think, yeah, you actually, okay, you need to do it in that way. Because the slurry, right, for whatever reason. Now this is extra cells too. What? Okay, whatever. So yeah, then okay, then it's craftable, I think. So we need 512, right? Then yeah, 512 frutal. Because the crystal, right? Crystal. Especially the draconium one. We actually need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wyvern cores, we need like 2. And the rest is pretty much easy. Like block of black iron we can craft. Aethium. Yeah, ludicrete not so. Endarium. So, yeah, I think we just need to basically do the, if we want to do them, right? You can then convert them into, how many do you get then? 200, yeah, you get like 5 out, right? So, yeah, the double chests, the double crafting tables. We could place them iridium neutron reflectors as well. Resonant end cell frame. Yeah, okay. The only thing is like, this is where we need to get them into, which, yeah. We need to, I need to figure out how to get there, basically. I have some bees, but I've never started on them, so this propolis is basically the, from here, right? Because we need them for the dimlet workbench and so on, right? Yeah, and also here for the creative capacitor, which we only need like how many times? Once. So again, I'm waiting for the next seed. Rock crystal. We can, yeah. Generates in large quantities. Oh no. Also the cloth thread, right? These guys. Destabilized redstone. Terra Nova, I think. Oh, Stella, it's... okay, so we need to get to Stella for this. So this one is Stella. Energized netherrack. We need to put... and like these guys. I think mercury, right? And this one. I don't know if you can actually do dimension workbench with them and then... yeah, bitumen is basically then crude oil to do the naphtha to refine fuel, which is like just just the process, right? And I think here you actually get a little bit more, which is like, yeah. But the oil sands, we need them at some point. Here you get, I think, 4. And this is also okay, but the tar or what? Is the magma crucible better? I think the magma crucible is better, and then you just... yeah, this one is not something we need. But the fractioning still, right? You just then get 200 instead of 150. Then you need the same amount of energy, right? And then you just again reflux column and then for refined fuel. And yeah, then we have refined fuel. But refined fuel, it's actually not that bad for a compression dynamo. But yeah, don't ever do this, by the way. That is a sin. Because you need them or you need them very hard. We need octetic. So we actually need to do charged draconium. I didn't know this. Okay. For Anglesite. Because Anglesite I actually wanna kind of passive. Like the sentient ender, we just need a witch and then some. I don't even know how you can do a witch, by the way. Or you can get a witch. Yeah, the oil sand. Just magma crucible them and then naphtha, refined fuel. But yeah, these ones for the ultimate crafting table. Also the advanced circuit, right? So redstone, okay, easy. How many do we need? Only 4. Anything else? Yeah, then for the neutron collector. And I think, wait. Neutron collector. Doesn't need any neutrons. It needs dense helium, okay. So it needs thorium. So it needs uranium-238. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, we need some mica. We have the heat collectors. Yeah, we can also autocraft them. Crystal matrix as well. Okay. Control circuit. Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah, the only thing that's really crazy is like we need to have this ultimate crafting table. Oh, fuck. Okay. And now we get 8. Because I don't know if they actually produce or if they just add an ME controller, of course. But yeah, the rest one I think is pretty easy. Except for these advanced circuits, right? Where you need this. Where we actually need some elite plating. Yeah, block of neutron. Personal nanobot tier 4. Potion effect. That's what I want to see, boys. Yeah, we also need to craft like the carpenter and the metallurgic thermiomic. These guys. I don't know for what. Ah, yeah, for the resonance frames, right? Aluminum ender casing. That is a functional flow. Okay. Holy shit. So 212 is left. But yeah. Yeah, that's the only 2 things, right? I think. And then these ones here. And the electron tubes, because we need them for resonance cell frames. Moonstein, I think, is also actually pretty easy. Don't really need them. But here for this one, we need actually a 250k fluid storage. And it needs to look like this, right? Where we need some blazing pyrotheum. So, 208. But again, and now it's just really passiving stuff. Trying to figure out things. That's kind of things. But yeah. Oops. The magic mods are not that particularly interesting for me at the moment. I really don't know. Like in blood magic, I think I have. Yeah, I think you need actually the last here. But yeah, for example here, the fusion cores and so on. But these are only relevant, in my opinion, when we really want to do a neutron fluid, and currently it isn't beneficial to us. Nice. So. And that's kind of the I don't want to say the problem, but kind of currently the issue. So, but I think we can then later on also prepare the farming field for that. So to have that. Yeah, let's do this. So first of all, we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 glowstone. Ugh. So this is where we have it. So, so again. One thing we also need to do is, farming wise, we need to do skeleton farms. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just prepare this. So, hello. And we can. Okay, now. Yeah, it's a little bit boring, but. Nothing you can do about it. Actually, would be better to just prepare everything at the moment. But for the that's kind of a little bit the problem. For bucket, we need iron. We need so do bone. Ah, we have bones. Perfect. Because bones we can just put in a manufactory, I think. Manufactory gives like 6. I think Sagma gives also 6. Squeezer would give more. Yeah, so basically. So 12 would be 66, so 3 and 2. Only 100 and 184. Oops. Why doesn't this work? So 1, 2, 3. There. To go all the way. Oh, god damn it. I knew it. We only get 3. I knew it. Hello? So now, sorry. No. So something. I knew it. Afterwards, so. No. So perfect. Let's quickly again. Again, no. Cool thing would have actually been if you could convert Terra Steel somehow to Elementium and or Mana Steel. That would be actually great. Maybe next time AoE. But yeah. Huh, bro. Why? Why aren't we getting any seeds anymore? So yeah, I will farm until we have all of them ready, and then we can slowly but surely convert to this one. Ludicrete blocks, right? So liquid DNA, this will be the thing. So I need to make some bees. We need to then At least one. At least one. But yeah. Block of Insanium. Yeah, it's basically no either. We can either, like, if this one grows, yeah, this one needs to grow, then we have it. Or then we could farm. But now it doesn't matter. So only 164 left. Yeah, night slime and so, night metal, ironwood and steel leaf. Yeah, you really don't need that. Yeah, you need like once. Wow. For the within, like for the chest plates. And that's it. Thank you. This time we have 8. Yeah, this is the only thing that really bothers me right now. Like the ultimate circuit, draconium crystal. Yeah, the double compressed crafting and so on. The iridium neutron reflectors we could actually do. I think as well this one, extreme crafting. It's not that bad. You need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 more of the pedestals. But nonetheless, this is like pretty easy. But yeah, we need the... I think the ultimate singularity you only need twice. This one here we also need to do like once. I don't know about this one. But wait. Hold on a minute there. Okay, no, so you need to neutron fluid. Yeah, I think you actually need this. So 144. It's like 2 stacks plus 16. Yeah. You know what? Let's craft them real quick. Just to make at least some progress, right? Neutron, because I think we can still do them. Yeah. Because I think for anything else we don't need that. Like, honestly. 136. To make some progress here on this one. Okay. So how many of them? So let's do Aethium, right? 9. Enderium. Huh? Where does it need to be? Here. So then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks, yeah. No. Black. Oh, 8 times 9 should be 72, right? I hope. Now we're at 58, and now we only need 2 more stacks. So yeah, we need this whole crystalline stuff. So do we only really need like? Because I just want to do some progress here. Like the Wyvern cores, I know they will be difficult. We need like 3 to make the energy core, and then build like our. But yeah, we also need it for these draconic stuff, and this one we need. Okay, some time. Yeah, here we also need it, right? Yeah, the gold singularity. I think we actually can start on singularities, right? We have the compressors. Could the lead autocrafting, lead compressing. So this would be again 66, so 120. Yep. Oops. So something like this, right? Perfect. 8 times 4 is 32. So we need 4 crystalline. So 4 of these guys. No, what? So 4 crystalline. So 112's left. How does it look like, by the way, from both? We have almost 1,000. It's crazy, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So 32 diamonds. Yeah, we should actually craft some of this one, but this guy here was actually hard enough. So the mana dust and so on. Osgo glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, so 40 lapis. By the way, alloys only, please. Next one was 4, so 16 and 8. And nether stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 16. I think. Darren was over here. Ethium was over here. So yeah. What else can we do? We need, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. Oops. Can we actually do? Yeah, I think we should do. Could do crafting tables. Crafting. Okay, so we just need to do one more. R and then into this one. So 5, because of this guy here, right? What? What? So no, wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 9. Sorry. Let's go 9. I think around here, right? Yeah. Slowly but surely. Do we need these nuggets for anything else? For the storage tier 3? What? Ugh. Okay, I think I can throw them away. What else is easy? I think Mirion we can now finally do. Yeah. So Mirion we actually need. So we need 20 glass, I think. And bot. So this should give us. Wait. Oh, so crafting recipe. I was like, what? Miriam. Block of Miriam. Perfect. Yeah, the only thing Ludicrete right now. We're working on that. Anything else? Yeah, the Signalum cell frames we could do, but I want to passive that actually. I want to passive. Let's focus on the. You're kidding. Let's focus here on the. So only 92. So because Mirion, Yeah, of course, but also for the mana tapping and for the everlasting guilty pool. We, by the way, will do then 2, for example, when we want to passive then get other stuff here. For example, the mana pearls and so on. Because this shouldn't Gaia Pylon, come on. Molten Myriad. Yeah, we need it for Primal Mana, which is like IC2 coolant. Which is so weird, dude. IC2 coolant. We need water, then you can spill this out. Yeah, and then we need it for... Like, I don't understand. Can we actually fluid craft stuff? This would actually be great. If we could... so 42... Only 80... Because that's basically a fluid crafter, right? So this guy. The fluid crafter will craft anything that needs 1 fluid type instead of using the bucket. Okay. Well, whatever. Was a little bit too quick. Again, 8. So, 72. Not even a stack. Added Draconium. What the hell? Oh, we need a crystallizer. Okay. Ultimate gas tank. Okay. So, but yeah, again, we only want to do it like once or twice. Yeah, these ones, like if we can passive this stuff, like 40 blocks of redstone is not cheap. But that's why we're sticking. But this rosin, right? So, resin. Maybe we need another resin funnel. What was the best here? Pine wood, right? Then spruce. Spruce wood. Yeah. So we need some spruce wood. I think we should be able to find it. But then spruce wood, right, gives us these resin. Also, for the rich slag, this will also be something, right? Rich slag, how we gonna do it? With cinnabar and this one. And I think there is an augment, right? Augment that increases the chances of a secondary output. And so 20. So it's 70. So 6 here and so 52 only. Right? 5 plus 6, yeah. Perfect. I don't know how often you need to pull this, but we can do cinnabar this stuff we actually get it pretty easily from the ore miners. And yeah, we just then pull gelid cryothium over to get cinnabar. Cinnabar we need as well. And then we just put gold here, I think. Or can we also do it with iron? Like gold has one of the biggest chances, right? Yeah, so we need gold basically. Nice. Oh, nice. That's what I want to see. It should be 12 again. So, 40 left. Yeah, this is how we get the signal stuff. Okay. Yeah, but we just need to then use these at some point. Again 12, so this should be 30. Yeah. But yeah, this is like we need to do gelid cryothium, we need to do the snowballs then, but we will do it for everything basically. Like, but we need to wait for the elite platings to finally stabilize. Yeah, sometimes this stuff is a little bit crazy. But yeah, then we will make kind of a spruce wood farm, like very easy. And with the spruce, we can put it in a resin funnel. Get this rosin and resin and whatnot out. So 42. 16 left, so we need like 32. 32. But again, I want to just finish now this up here. And then we can see in the next episode. Again, it's all about making progress, in my opinion. And currently we're doing... Again, at some point you need to understand that we cannot make like crazy progress. But what I want to say is that the amount of new mods that we need to go into is pretty limited at this point. Like the only two things that I really need to try out and really figure out is, or like the two mods that I need to go into is RF tools and advanced rocketry. What I'm concerned about there is how can I protect myself against against kind of dying. That's all there is, in my opinion. That's all I'm concerned about. Like if I know what to do with advanced rocketry, then I don't have a problem. So I think, for example, the rocket, right? So, or what is it? Basically what you need for the rockets and so on. That is all that I'm concerned about. Okay, so now I think we should have it, right? 62. Okay, we have it now, so we can now very easily farm this stuff. And it's not what I wanted. But let's increase here the chance a little bit. But yeah, these guys, they are quick. Yeah, and then we need to, again, this is just one thing here, and yeah. Precision assembler. Ooh, interface. Luckily the dice is not a problem anymore. Nice. But the thing is, like, I know a lot of other people actually played through that mod pack before, but I've never seen someone attempting it in hardcore. Because the thing is, hardcore is kind of different. I think Enigmatica, what is kind of interesting about it is that you have some, let's say, some traps that if you're not careful, can really hurt you. One of them, for example, is like the easiest, or not the easiest one, but kind of how do I protect myself against these mobs that kind of have this high armor and so on, like this crazy armor. And really, if you then have the quantum armor, it's really tough. It's really unlikely that mobs ever gonna hurt you. The only thing that really can hurt you is when you're in this kind of in this mob like armor stripping stuff, which I think is pretty cool, to be honest. But again, it's nothing like, this is what I like a little bit about this game, that you, if you know what you're doing, and again, this isn't a secret or so. You just need to, like, secret. You need to know about this, how to do things in the early game. Early game, you wanna rush the turbine like as crazy, and you basically, first of all, you wanna rush like a basic mechanism stuff, and then you can easily sieve everything into existence. And this isn't then kind of a big problem then later on. But yeah, you want to rush the turbine, and then it's not about rushing, but then it's about having everything ready. Because again, the problem about this mod pack is that auto-crafting is not that easy. Like, you can auto-craft certain stuff, especially things that don't require any fluid inputs. This is usually the bane of existence. Okay, maybe we should yeah. Hello. Let's do this for Draconian. Gets a little bit faster stuff. But yeah, if like, I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend most of the guys or players who want to experience mod packs, because I think Minecraft on its own is a little bit lacking. They're trying to add a lot of stuff without actually doing anything or really doing the stuff that is required, in my opinion. Like, for me, Minecraft, and this is where the mods kind of excel, is kind of a combination of exploration and automation. Like, for me, Minecraft is actually a technical game. And it's crazy what you can do with Minecraft mods, in my opinion. And Enigmatica is kind of one of the first ones that, or you could encounter, where a lot of the stuff that the developers currently adding to the game, right, the Minecraft developers, which is already in the game, right? For example, creative flight. Like, it's way easier to move stuff around. It's way easier to store items. So a lot of the things, for example, that I see on the, for example, Craft and so on, it's like, I'm thinking, yeah, dude, why aren't you playing any normal or any standard Minecraft mod? Like, even if you just plug and play the mods, then yeah. because what the challenge, in my opinion, is the autocraft, or is the engineering side of things. I think this is the most interesting what you can do in Minecraft. So we should have 48, yeah. And things like, for example, Factorio and so on, they are also interesting if you're kind of into these engineering type of things. But kind of the meta of what you need to do and how you need to do it changes like completely depending on, or it doesn't change at all. That's kind of the point. In Enigmatica, right? If I now switch to Factory, I have to really think differently on how to do stuff, how to set up my base and so on. Despite having similar mods, right? For example, Enigmatica and or basically every Minecraft mod pack, every decent one has applied energistics. But the usage of what you can do here in this mod pack is kind of completely different than what you can do in Enigmatica, in Factory. And that is what I think is so important and so interesting. Like, just switching mod packs, where you basically have the same types of mods, can completely switch up and completely throw you aboard, and you need to rethink and so on. And this kind of the, like, if you want to do really tech-heavy stuff, you need to play GregTech, because I think this is really realistic and really cool. I actually want to, or plan on a series, like Factory is one, maybe even GregTech New Horizons. I need to see this, or I need to see. But here in Enigmatica, it's a little bit different, the challenge. It's also about having automation, but it's also a lot about exploration, and this is what Factory is not really about, or even GregTech New Horizons, in my opinion. Yeah, there are some magic mods, but you want to build the cool and big multi-block structures. But yeah, to wrap this up here a little bit, next time we want to do we need this even. Oh, okay. Boron nitrate, ammonia and boric acid, deborane, water, molten boron and hydrogen. Then we need to add water, and then we get hydrogen, so we can, yeah, doesn't matter. But then we add it with ammonia, right, where we need hydrogen. So we need a nitrogen collector at some point. Where we need beryllium and advanced platings. Woo! Yeah, can do that. But yeah. How many do we have? Yeah. And I think this is kind of, in general, the cool thing about Enigmatica and all of, these, let's say, standard Minecraft mods, mod packs. You need to engineer, right? And you need to figure stuff out. But I think usually, like, passiving a lot of stuff is pretty cool. And yeah, let's quickly fix this hole here. And then I think we're done for today. Yeah, so we did a lot of, or some progress at least here. What is missing is the draconian crystals, the signalum frames, ludicrete, Vyvern cores, and advanced circuit and resonant cell frames. But I think most of that we actually have, except for the pulsating mesh. Pulsating mesh, where we need propolis, right? So mysterious orb. So we need to do Ender Princess, right? Or best is spectral. So we need Hermetic and Ender. Bee breeding. Yeah, I don't Wait. Advanced Mutatron. Okay. I don't really. We need Mutatron. Okay. So this is where we need some. And genetics. Chance to consume. Okay. But how do we get hermetic? Okay. But we can do this. Okay. I understand now. So secluded and monostratic. So we need kind of career apiarist. Forest. Really can't breed them? That's crazy. Yeah, but I think we can also just do the ender drone. Okay, sometimes. Yeah, I don't understand this. But because we need these, we can get these from ender hives and so on. No, 0% chance. Nice. But yeah, we need to wait now for this stuff. Basically for the elite plating, and most importantly for draconic. Oh, but we're close. That's cool. 1.8 million. That's nice. But yeah, see you guys next episode, and bye bye.